Oh,
I got
gotta
to go.
go.
If I'm Dez Bryant, I'm like, look here. I don't know. What are they waiting on, Skip? Dez has already told you he doesn't want to take the pay cut. You basically said you want him to take a pay cut. You want him, but you want him at your price.
What they're trying to do is leverage Dez into a position where they back him into a corner where he has to take the pay cut.
Right.
And they just brought in 2 cheap free agent buys at receiver to
Right.
try to relight the fire under Dez Bryant and make him actually go to the receiver guru and try to run and learn to run new route tree routes, right?
Yes.
And so you bring in a Deontay Thompson. I'm sorry, I'm a Cowboy fan. I can't get excited about this. Deontay Thompson is now on his 5th NFL team. He was undrafted out of Florida State, and they gave him $1.8 million for 1 year. I'm supposed to get excited about that?
He can run
now,
fast.
He can run. He can run fast. He can run a lot faster than Dez Bryant or anybody else on the roster. I'll take that. But then they go get Allen Hurns for a grand total of 2 years at $12 million, so for about $6 million a year.
Right.
Allen Hurns, undrafted out of the U, had one good year, his 2nd year in the league. It was a breakout year, and guess what? It was an outlier because they gave him his money, and the next 2 years didn't add up to the 1 year.
Yep.
And Jacksonville flat out just cut him and said,
No,
see you later. We're done with you. We're cutting all that money, that dead money now that we gave you.
So, and it tells me Deontay Thompson. What's Deontay?
Yep.
Thompson. Okay, you have that kind of speed, your hands are suspect.
It is.
Because when you have that kind of speed.
He didn't get drafted. Allen Hurns didn't get drafted. What does that tell you? You should know. And so Allen Hurns got cut by Jacksonville. Then Jacksonville turns around and gives Marquise Lee a ton of money to keep him. And Allen Robinson leaves Jacksonville as a free agent, goes to the Bears, and gets 3 years, $42 million. So the studs, Marquise Lee stayed for 4 years, $34 million. Well, you can see who Jacksonville valued, but they didn't value Allen Hurns. So I'm supposed to get excited about that. So we also signed from the Patriots that Cameron Fleming, he had 20 starts at tackle, left and right tackle for the Patriots in 4 seasons, started 6 games last year. So all that means is the Chaz Green nightmare game in Atlanta won't happen next year because if Ty Smith can't go, you now have a quality backup left tackle to keep Adrian Claiborne from having 6 sacks on Dak Prescott in some game in Atlanta. See what I mean? That's all you got.
Philly.
Short it up.
Looking at it like,
we got this. Yeah, we get to eat that day.
But you must agree, this doesn't smell right to you because you could just go ahead and release Dez and move on, or you can go ahead and give him the reduction. Say, Dez, this is what we can do. You scheduled to make 6.5. You're supposed to make 12.5. We can get you somewhere around 6 to 7.
They're trying to humble him, like sort of push him back into a place where he'll have to accept half the money.
Yes.
And he'll have to recommit to becoming a better receiver. And to me, I've said it from the start. If you keep Dez Bryant next year, you will still have a Dez problem no matter how little he makes.
Yeah.
He will still cause trouble. He will make waves.
Because here's the thing. Only thing you've done is cut his pay. You still have the expectation level of him to play like he's making $12.5 million. How am I remotivated? Oh, that's gonna reignite his fire. Oh, you take my money now. You want me to come work twice? You want me to work just as hard with making half the money as I was before? Who does that, Skip? If you're on a regular job and your boss comes to you and say, you know what? I know you make 150, but what we gonna do? We gonna cut your pay. He was like, okay, but we still need you to work those same hours. Well, look at.
But guess what?
If you back to the corner.
Okay. Guess what? We got a new receivers coach.
Who is it?
His name is Sanjay Lal, and he is on his 5th team in 10 NFL seasons.
I've never heard of him.
I know. I haven't either. So he was receivers coach at Raiders, Jets, Bills, Colts last year for just 1 year, and now Cowboys. And I'm supposed to be excited over that?
Yeah, I don't know much about him. Skip.
Yeah. Hall of Fame bound? I don't think so.
Well, I mean, Skip, it's a little late now. I mean, Dez can go to this guru, and it might help a little bit, but Dez is what he is now. Year 9, Skip, it's hard for you to break habits 9 years deep, because especially when you've had success. You've had some success doing it your way. Running those handful of routes, you've had success. Running those handful of routes, you've caught more touchdowns than anybody, any receiver in Cowboy history. And they got 2 guys in the Hall of Fame,
So
Bob Hayes and Michael Irvin.
That's true. You know what I think Dez's legacy in the NFL is going to be?
The catch.
What
The non-catch.
Rich McKay said yesterday, that the reason they have now changed the catch rule was because of the Dez Bryant play at Green Bay in the after 2014 season playoff game.
Yep.
That's it. That was his apex. He
was on the mountaintop.
That was it. That day, that play, 4th down.
And I just remember you was throwing up the X. I mean, you just throwing that X up because they were winning, and Dan was getting them digging them tubs every week. You was
that summer, he was on the cover of not Sports Illustrated, Rolling Stone. That's crossover.
Yeah, and we was having the serious discussion. Who would you rather have, Julio or Dez? Antonio Brown wasn't in that discussion then. Julio or Dez?
Well, there was a different quarterback at that time.
It was.
Quarterback that the Cowboys still have on their books. But
I like that.
Not
They're still
get them, Dak.
Yep.
Is there still a feud going on between Tom Brady and Bill Belichick? We'll discuss that next.